Hello, welcome to the Moving Teacher. I'm Brian, and I want to say congratulations. We made over 260 likes on Facebook and a lot more followers. So, what is a moving teacher if you quite don't know what we are? So, we're an organization that helps out people to find resources if they want to teach online or abroad. And so most of these roles are going to be primarily teaching English, but you can find other subjects within them where also give those in the field resources to teach things such as business, science, culinary, music, and more. And making the classroom just more fun and engaging. Because enough of going to like the search engines and trying to find all these things. I've compiled a list of resources as simple to use and easy to find things. And then also, we've had amazing interviews from amazing guests that have given their perspective of living abroad and things of that nature. And if you haven't seen those videos, I highly encourage it because it helps you if you do want to teach abroad. But even if you are teaching in your country, of ways to get involved. Because the moving teacher is your educators or soon to be educators, and you want to help make the process of education fun and engaging and help out your students to reach their potential. So again, more of these videos will be posted on the links below, but today's topic will be on Toastmasters. So what is Toastmasters? You maybe have heard it, maybe you have not. Maybe you've gone to a meeting or maybe you're part of it. So Toastmasters is an organization around the world. It helps out people with public speaking. Now, we are not funded or getting any sponsorship from Toastmasters. The reason I'm mentioning this in this video is when teaching abroad, a lot of adult speakers struggle speaking a second language. Or maybe you want to speak their native language. And this gives you resources to practice and to learn and grow more because it's exciting to learn a second language. I know in my experience, I've learned a little bit of Chinese and a little bit of Korean. So 谢谢, 안녕하세요, uh, 你好, 감사합니다. Uh, I kind of said in Chinese, 你好, which is hello, 谢谢, which is thank you. In Korean, 안녕하세요, which is hello, how are you? And 감사합니다, which is thank you. And so back to Toastmasters. So Toastmasters helps out people to learn and find an environment. Primarily, you use this more with adult educators, but you can take a little bit some stuff to K through 12. So within Toastmasters, if you've never gone or want to know more about it, it first starts off with having the role takers. So the role takers, you'll have timer, which if a person is quiet or wants little to no interaction at all, they'll be able to just time the whole meeting. You'll have the counter. So during the meeting, when people are saying or complete silence or things of that nature, they'll record it. You'll have grammarian, which will write down sentences that might not sound correct and finding ways to make them better. You'll have the Toastmasters, which is in charge of the whole meeting and filling in the roles for the different spots. You'll have evaluators that will give evaluation throughout the meetings. You'll have speakers, and these speakers, depending on their speech, maybe speak 5 to 10 minutes, and it allows a person to learn and grow and to build that confidence. Because in speaking a second language, people usually struggle with looking at a sheet of paper, maybe looking at the PowerPoint, sometimes being scared, shy, a lot of different factors. But As long as a person keeps trying and learning, and it's like going to the gym or anything else, they'll improve and they'll grow a lot. So being as a speaker allows a person to build and grow a lot more. And then you have table topic master. For me, is a fun part. It's a fun part to either be the table topic master or give the question. So you usually give around 4 to maybe 8 questions at most, simple questions. So the themes might be on travel. So it could be a question could be, what's your dream place to travel? What's your worst vacation? The theme could be food. What is a food you want to try, or what is your favorite food? And again, it can go through a list of things. The one thing that does help out in Toastmasters is they don't talk about politics, religion, sales, or anything that is not good. So it creates a fun and enjoying atmosphere where people are able to learn and grow and not fear they're going to have to speak on topics they don't want to speak on. Now, if you are looking into Toastmasters, I would say go to a meeting. If you have adult students, bring them. I know from my experience living more in China, I brought my adult students, which were in higher education, to them because my students was telling me, "Hey, Teacher Brian, we only really study English in your class. Where can we get more resources? How can we get more better in speaking English?" And so a good idea that I had was to have students within groups, and within the group, maybe one member go into a Toastmasters, and they'll write me a report of how it was, what they saw, do they see as a benefit or not as a benefit, and things of that nature. And so it helped out because my students at the beginning thought maybe saying hello, bye was good enough. But boy, were they wrong. Because when they went to the Toastmasters event, they saw that it's in learning a second language, you have to be taking it seriously, especially if you sign up to major within it. And so my students saw that, hey, these people are speaking fluent, and these people have lived in our country for many years, and they've been practicing. So it challenged my students to say, hey, we can't make excuses. We need to make improvements. And if we keep coming here, which some of them did, it helped them to then get better job roles, to find internships, volunteering roles. It led them to find mentors and even grow within Toastmasters. And again, this is good if you do have students in higher education that maybe want to gain more skill sets for things in the future for life after graduation, which is, I think a lot of students do struggle once they graduate because their degree, or not degree, their resume would just say degree or name, education, and maybe like one little thing extra, and then that's it. In Toastmasters, they can be an officer, they can be a role taker, they can keep giving speeches, and then once their journey is over with school, they can say, hey, our level is here. Everyone else level is here because we're challenging ourselves and we want to be the best that we can and we found the right resources. And even for you, if you're teaching abroad, it helps you to learn more about the country and meeting locals and other foreigners from different countries. And just seeing, hey, there are communities out there, and it's not just, hey, I'm just going to stay home all day or maybe go shopping or do other like social activities. It allows you to be part of a community and help them grow. And then also to meet those. And then if you, again, if you have students, to let them to rise on up. And then some of those stuff, you can then use it in your classroom by having your students give speeches or group speeches, which I did when I was teaching. which you can do from K to 12 and higher education. So again, I hope you learned a lot today from today's video. Feel free to look at Toastmasters. There are some Toastmasters that will have some meetings. If you do have a specific country, do message me. I do know some, but there are a lot that are online, and it's a great way to help out not only yourself, but even your students to learn and grow. Again, I'm Brian, and thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like this video, look at our previous video, use our website with amazing resources, and follow us on Facebook. And see you on the next video.